Someone who knew Michael Jackson during those tough times, his longtime friend Uri Geller, joins us now from his home in Berkshire, England. Uri, good morning to you.
Good morning, Maggie.
I know that you were friends through good and bad. He was the best man at your wedding. You were with him through the child molestation charges. You say you personally witnessed him abusing prescription drugs. Did you ever confront him about his drug use, Uri?
Look, I think that I was probably the only man, maybe beside his father, that shouted at Michael after seeing the way he looked and the reaction to whatever he was taking. I was very concerned for his health. There were times when I couldn't wake him up. I kind of had to shake him and ask him, Michael, are you okay? Is there anything wrong? I slept on floors next to his bed. I slept in the next rooms next to his bedroom, just to make sure that he will be able to wake up the next day. Now, having said that, you know, Michael was a great personality, a gentleman, a loving person, a loving father. He was an idol, an icon. He was a legend, and he was a phenomenon.
Yeah.
But what I don't understand is how come for so many years, we're not talking about a month or a year, how come there wasn't someone who realized that they've got to save Michael, they've got to do something to catapult him out of this vicious cycle of him being given things that did this to him.
I'd like to show some video that you shot a couple of years back during one of your trips to England with Michael Jackson. During this time, was he using drugs? Tell me about his state and what happened when you tried to be that person that tried to snap him out of it. What was Michael Jackson's reaction?
Whenever this happened, and my screaming at him, trying to instill in his mind that it is dangerous, that it could kill him, that he will die if he continues. Most of the times he just stared at me, Maggie. He just looked at me. His stare just went through me. I remember once we arranged him to see gorillas in the London Zoo. He wanted to go to the zoo. And we couldn't wake him up. I was so concerned. Now, I must make something clear. I've never seen him take drugs. I have confiscated things out of his bedroom on numerous occasions that I believed were very dangerous for him. And I must ask this question, how did this happen? I couldn't live with him, you know. I lived in England, he lived in Los Angeles. I only saw him the times he came to England.
Did you ever tell his family about this, Uri?
No, but I'm sure his family were also terribly concerned. They loved Michael. Probably they tried to talk to him about it too, but there wasn't a person next to him that really loved him for the man, for who Michael was. He managed to always create and surround himself with people who could not say no to him. This was the tragic thing. Nobody was around to be able to control Michael. And I believe that seeing the footage of him rehearsing and dancing and looking good and about to come to England to do the concerts, someone has to investigate how did it happen in 2 or 3 days? Right. How did Michael Jackson die?
Well, that is all being investigated. Uri Geller, thank you for sharing your time this morning.
Thank you.
You're welcome.